Part letter
What did
2.
you do?
Part 2.
Pretty sure it's part 3.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh yeah, I need a Wi-Fi phone. We can't do this. Ah, cool.
Oh my daisy it's on the stream.
Oh.
Yo, did I cut out? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes, things bugging. Nonetheless, we're back. Anyway, what was we talking about? Mihawk being a fraud. That's got nothing to do with the chapter though. So let's leave that.
Yep. We barely made any progress.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about how this happening to Kid isn't really that deep in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, it isn't. It's just the fact that it took a massive L in the community.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's gonna talk about it in this type of.
I hear that in it, but niggas are overreacting, acting like anybody, literally anybody in the verse, but the Yonko, this would happen to.
Huh?
No.
Huh?
No.
Wait.
You know how wild of a statement that is.
Huh?
You know how wild of a statement that is.
What? Who else? Who else is this not happening to?
Mihawk stuck in one shot.
Okay, Mihawk, cool. Maybe Mihawk.
Yeah, Browns are gonna get one shot.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. No. In fact, Mihawk is getting one shot. You know, Mihawk in that situation. Yeah, Mihawk's not surviving that. What you think? Mihawk can? No, I'm not saying he's gonna get one shot yet, but he doesn't leave that place.
What do you mean doesn't leave that place? I'm confused.
Like, fam, Kid was one ship against the whole island. Yeah, with the Giants and Shanks. No one else leaves that place.
Unless you're Roger, it's not happening really truly.
That's what I'm saying. And even with the Mihawk thing, yeah. Whatever, nigga. I suppose he wouldn't get one shot in. I suppose he wouldn't get one shot in. He still ain't.
Yeah, he would.
He still ain't leaving alive.
Yeah, it's a strong attack, isn't it? It's just obviously it showed that Kid is not top tier yet, in my opinion.
Nah, that don't show Kid's not top tier because depends what you mean by top tier. If you mean Yonko, yeah, he's not up there. But he never was.
Like,
he's not worth his bounty. He's not worth his bounty, man.
That's the thing, yeah. People after that's the thing though. That's the thing. After his bounty, people were saying, "Oh no, Kid is him. Kid can literally go and take on Yonko now." And what? No, people were talking like about Kid, like he is that guy, like he's Luffy basically.
He is worth his bounty. He is worth his bounty because if that happens to Luffy, the exact same thing happens, man. Luffy gets one shot as well.
That's the thing. Okay, actually, if it's base Luffy, okay, yeah, I can see that.
What base Luffy? He ain't gonna have time to react.
Yeah, base that's what I'm saying. Base Luffy will just get one shot, in my opinion.
I don't know. I don't know how any.
He get deaded about one shot. He get deaded.
That's what I'm saying. Like that is what he is worth his bounty. Shanks would do that to anyone with 3 billion bounty. Anybody, even Mihawk. Mihawk could get that hands. Shanks would body Mihawk. Shanks would body him. I'm not having this, man. Shanks would body him.
Funny thing is, Mihawk will see it, man. He's been called the clairvoyant sky, fam.
Yeah, but
and they're about using his haki to counter his haki, fam.
Cool. Hear this though. Shanks is the nigga that cuts out observation haki. He's the observation haki killer. What do you mean, bro?
You think he's the only one in the verse who can do that, fam?
He's probably got the best at it.
Might be the only ever done it, fam.
No, he's probably the best at it. What you don't think Kid was trying to use observation haki? Kid was trying to use it. My man Shanks said no. Observation haki killer.
Bro, Kid's got no flipping observation haki, fam.
He has observation haki, nigga. See, this is what I'm talking about. Niggas are just hating.
I don't care. When have we seen him use it, bro? When have we seen him do anything?
I don't gotta see him use it. I didn't see Kaido use it. Actually, yeah, he did. He's
Future Sight at least.
I ain't seen Big Mom use it.
We ain't get a proper fight from Big Mom, fam. We got a flipping game, manhandle back hidden low when you know for a fact that should never happen.
That's a proper fight, fam. What do you mean? That's a fight. She had the opportunity to use.
She got sent out the fucking island, yeah.
Yeah, but
all that bombs on top of her, yeah, so she could end up in a volcano.
She still could have used. She still could have used some form of observation haki. I don't think we saw it once from her.
Nope, we didn't see anything from her.
Exactly. But she probably has future sight. She probably has future sight.
I'm not sure. Actually. I don't think she's the type of fighter to be able to stay calm like that.
Why not? If Kaido can use it, Kaido's much more aggressive than her.
I feel like Kaido would have been in a lot more fights than Big Mom. Big Mom just been a beast from young. As in, like, she's just.
They've both been. I don't know. Maybe he probably has been in more fights, but I wouldn't say that makes the difference for the future side because then Katakuri hasn't been in that. They even said Katakuri never left the island.
You're right. Makes sense. But I guess she could have it.
I reckon she does have it. It's just that because we only saw her use Advanced Conquerors once.
But then again, don't you think Rainy will basically say, all Yonkers could basically use it at that point?
No, he just said he just said people were strong like Haki can do more.
No, he said something about observation Haki. He said something only the best fighters, only the top fighters, or only the best Haki users can use observation.
Yeah.
Sorry, future sight.
Yeah, but he wouldn't, because if he said only the Yonko, then Katakuri, it wouldn't have made sense for Katakuri to be able to use it.
Okay, yeah, true. Makes sense.
And we're gonna get more than Katakuri using it. Sanji will probably learn it soon. Flipping. We already know Yasop can use it.
Flipping. Do you think Ben Beckman can use future sight or advanced armor?
Bro, what do you think? Bro, Kizaru was shook when
by the way, Ben Beckman has Conqueror Zaki, by the way.
What?
Yes, Conqueror Zaki.
Yeah, he has to.
What?
No, he has it. He has it.
Who told you this?
He has it.
In the game. Don't
I'm ending the stream. I'm ending the stream. I'm ending the stream. I'm ending the stream. I'm not letting it matter.
When he said bounty rush.
I'm ending the stream. End the stream.
Following the bullet. Let's say Kokizaki following the bullet. Deep it.
Wait, so in the game he has Conqueror's Haki.
Yeah. Whenever he shoots, basically, he does his skill. Yeah, that's Conqueror's Haki following the bullet, and the bullet goes mad range.
Is that fact, or is that just the effect?
Oh no, it's like literally the effect of his shots, of his best.
No, but in the game, does it say that he bursts Conqueror's Haki?
No, he doesn't even say that about Thingy. Actually, no, he does say that.
It does, because
it doesn't say that about Kaido though. It doesn't say that about Kaido. It doesn't say about Big Mom.
No, but in some of their attacks, if they use Conqueror's Haki, it makes the person like stun and stuff like that.
Oh no! For Ben Beckman's one is basically can't use any skills after that.
I think
restricted Conqueror's Haki and he can't use any skills. So I'm guessing it's like you can still move your character, you just can't use any skills. But I'll say that because that was like I believe One Piece Pirate Warriors where they showed Kaido's most of attacks before he actually got like showed in the manga and in the anime. They showed him using like different elements. They showed Kaido doing the twisters on the Pirate Warriors, and then obviously when it came out in the manga, people were like,
No, so those were just basic things though. He just used bare elements. Like man used electricity and wind. That was it. He never did nothing special.
But if they're putting Conqueror's Haki on Ben Beckman, I believe it will be because he has Conqueror's Haki.
Nah, fuck that.
Because they didn't do Yasuo. No.
Nah.
These men don't care about Yasuo.
I ain't listening to this nigga no more. You just lost all
your
credit.
Ben Beckman's got Conqueror's Haki.
You lost all your credit. Man said in the game. Nah, as soon as he said that.
They got it right. Get it right again.
In the game, like what are we doing, fam? What are we doing?
Okay, watch when it comes out. Yeah, I don't want to hear you say.
I don't know when it comes out. Then yeah, you can get gas. I ain't hearing it until it comes out, but Bounty Rush, not even a big game, Bounty Rush, simple Bounty Rush. Allow me. Next thing, man, we're gonna be saying in Treasure Cruise, in Treasure Cruise, Rayleigh joined the crew. In Treasure Cruise, Rayleigh joined the crew, so that's canon. No,
I'm telling you. They do this, fam. They do this so only the One Piece fans actually got the info. Do you understand, fam?
Okay, that bounty thing, I hear it. If it's actually in the game, then they probably will. Like that's too big of a thing to just like to mess up. So they probably will bring it in. But still, that just like if it actually becomes true, I'll be fuming that the game had it first. I'll be fuming.
That's what they done Kaido, fam. I'm telling you right now, cause that's what they did. That's how they sell it, fam.
But I don't think he has. What's it called? I'm saying that now. I'm canceling all that bullshit. I don't think he has it. Just because I heard that. Just because I heard that he doesn't have it.
We'll see, fam. We just watch when Black starts beefing, fam. Can't wait, fam.
He should have Conquerors though, because he's Ben Beckman, so it makes sense. But
the way Ben Beckman, yes, he should have.
Yeah.
Realistically speaking.
Because the way I see it in this, what's it called? in this chapter, that nigga sees. He's the only one who notices Shanks just disappeared and says, "Oh, you must have seen a bad future."
Mm-hmm.
He's the only one who noticed it, so he might have future sight in that.
Hey, madam.
Yo.
Yeah.
I got a cut still. It's near the iftar.
I hear that, bro.
All right, bro.
We might have to wrap this one up soon anyway because the thing kept cutting.
Yeah.
All right. Till next time.
All right, bro. Love.
Love.
Okay, let's get through this.
Yep. Let's continue. Where were we?
We were talking about Kid getting massacred, and I was saying Luffy would have had the exact same thing would happen to Luffy.
Yeah.
I don't even like Kid either. I don't care for Kid. Like if he died, I don't care. But I'm just saying that this isn't anything to be excited about.
Yeah. I like for me, I think the exact same way. It's just the fact that I understand some haters. That's obviously fan haters.
Mm.
People are gonna hate Kid fans in general. People are gonna hate Kid in general. So when he takes a L like this, when some people gas them up to be that guy, I can't understand them just going out and tweeting and talking about Kid. I get it, but really and truly, when it comes to the story, it's not that deep.
Oda does really not like Kid. Oda doesn't like it.
I think it's just like. I don't know if he likes to use people as like, how can I say, like before he used Sanjina to gas people up, Dofi and whatnot, like he just used him. I guess he's got to use one of the top tier now to get like a higher top tier.
Yeah, that nigga was a sacrifice.
Basically, it had to be done for Shanks. Shanks had to look cold, basically.
No, but that sacrifice was OP, fam. Like he didn't even give Kid. That was bullying.
Tight, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said, Shanks might no cap be top one right now. Like, might no debate be top one. Man took care of like a captain and his like right hand in one attack, and this is basically a free throw bounty captain. Like, it's so nuts.
The way I see it, if you don't have any conquerors haki, there might not be any way to stop advanced conquerors.
It might actually be the way. It might actually like be it. And that's why, I see Mihawk being the one who's actually able to fight Shanks. And I think, for
back
Mihawk,
with his Mihawk bullshit. Oh my
I'm telling you,
God.
It might be a case. It might be a case here of like Shanks just got stupid haki, but because Mihawk knows how to use his Conqueror's haki to like deflect his haki, it might be like, I basically block you off or lock you off, lock your attacks off, and you honestly like get to damage me when you basically outplay me or just outmaneuver me. And meanwhile, Mihawk is just like accuracy-wise, he knows what to do exactly, and how to deflect and how to attack and whatnot. That's the way I see it.
If anyhow I see Mihawk fighting, and he doesn't like, he's not like some like wavy ass swordsman in terms of skill. If he's just doing like massive slashes and that, this nigga is not even top 5. He's not even top 5.
I'm telling you, watch when the Mihawk gas comes and you'll be like, you're gonna be like, huh?
He's gonna get slapped up by Zoro by the end of the story. He's not even gonna be there.
He's gonna get slapped up eventually. It might even be a slap up. It might just be like a full on Zoro's bleeding or whatnot. Zoro might die, come back and get 5 Zoro.
No, it's never know. Mihawk is just a stepping stone. That's all he is.
Last time Zoro saw the Grim Reaper. Next time Zoro gets to that point, the Grim Reaper might actually talk to Zoro.
I had a point about the Grim Reaper though. I was like, I can't remember what it was, but there was something. There was some, I don't know. I can't remember it now, but I was thinking about the Grim Reaper and how he saw him, and then it had no like, that had no effect like afterwards. Basically, like they just showed us the Grim Reaper and then they just went away.
That's what I'm saying. It has to. I'm pretty sure it's pretty that. Sorry, my voice broke up.
Yeah.
I feel like it was in Wano or Nigashima. It was just Zoro. Oda couldn't hold himself back from drawing the Grim Reaper because it has something to do with Zoro. It's gonna have something to do with the swords and Zoro in general. So it's just like a case where Oda couldn't hold himself back. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna give you guys a glimpse of what's gonna happen later on. It might be with Mihawk. It might be with someone else that on fight because we don't know exactly when Zoro is gonna fight Mihawk. It could be literally at the end of the story, or it could be next arc. We don't know. really don't know. I believe he's still going to get stronger, but I believe in the next major fight, we're going to see the Grim Reaper again, and it's going to have some type of meaning. That's the way I see it. I don't think it can be just a one-time thing, and if it is, I'm going to beef Oda. It was just too much gas for no reason.
Did you see in the chapter that the Kid's attack was pulling in the ships?
Kid's attack was pulling in the ships?
Yeah, so it has like an attraction.
Kid's attack was pulling in the ships. Let me see this. You're talking about when you're starting off his rogue gun?
Yeah, it was like bringing them all towards it, so it's lining up. I think that's why he was able to attack all of, like, in the future, he saw them all get attacked at the same time.
But the lasers come from forward or from the same direction. Like, you can see a bunch of the lasers.
Yeah, but in the page before, he says, is it pulling in the ship? Is it pulling the ship in? And I like, realistically, if they were in the formation, they wouldn't exactly be all lined up to get shot, would they? So I assume that he was.
Oh, yeah, yes, sir. What the hell is that? Some sort of massive cannon. Is it me, or are we getting pulled in?
So I'm assuming, like, he was using his awakening, right?
No, I believe so, because Rogan, we're only seeing him use with his awakening.
But I don't think he needs I don't think he needs to awaken to use Railgun. It's just him, like, making a metallic weapon.
It might be.
But it's just a metallic weapon. He can do that whenever he does metallic weapons all the time.
Thing is, why would he be doing that to hold Big Mom down? Like, it made no sense. Because he had to wait till the awakening to actually do that stuff. If he could have just done it from the start, then it would have been a big help, even though it didn't do shit, really, truly.
I don't think this attack itself is just forced awakening, but
I hear you.
I mean, it could be because he is using like electromagnets and that. It's not. It's a rail gun. He's using something other than just metal. But to me, it just looks like he's shooting a massive weapon, which he always makes a bunch of metallic weapons anyway. So I feel like he could do it anyway. But the part where he's pulling in the ships towards the attack, I feel like that's awakening.
It should be. It might be because the range is mad. It might be. It doesn't necessarily need to be honest. But
I mean, it makes sense because he would be able to. Because I'm assuming the ships ain't fully metal, so in his other one, he could only move other non-metal stuff with his like assign. So maybe he's assigning something right now.
But I believe you literally can shoot multiple targets at once, because from what I can see Shanks' future, there's a bunch of beams being shot different ways. So I believe he can actually shoot more than one target with his railgun, and he still does considerable damage, obviously, but not enough damage.
Either he's doing multiple targets or he's shooting it off like multiple times.
You think so? That quick though?
I can imagine it being that quick. It'd be like, like how Tony Stark shoots off his repulsor.
Yeah.
He's like shoom, shoom, shoom. It's like 3 in a row. But yeah, he could be shooting, but it wouldn't really make sense if he's shooting like 3 at once because it's
multiple targets. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense in general because there's only one hole, really, truly. But that's the only way I see it. It could be like you said, he shot them like different timings, just like what do you call it, consecutively.
Yeah.
But could be, I guess. Maybe others just wanted to show the fact they shot all of them. And yeah, that's the. I got no idea. I got no clue, but yeah, he got something looking there. But for sure, he did pull in the ships. All the ships that pulled in.
And what do you think about Kid? What do you think about Kid saying he'll wipe him out in 10 seconds? Do you feel like that's Shanks? Is that his limit, or is that the bare minimum of his?
So what'd you say?
You know how Kid said, "I'm gonna wipe them out in 10 seconds." Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that's the bare minimum of Shanks's future sight, or do you think that's like the limit?
Shanks said that.
No, Kid says I'm gonna wipe them out in 10 seconds. Wait,
so why would that be Shanks' limit?
Because not his limit, but Well, if he can see 10 seconds ahead in the future, then that's how he would have locked it off before. Maybe he saw the 10 seconds, and then that's why he was able to do it.
I don't think 10 seconds is a safe limit at all.
I don't think.
I think it'll be better. I think it'll be better than Katakuri, and I believe Katakuri can see more than 10 seconds into the future.
Katakuri barely saw any time into the future.
Bro, Katakuri knew like flipping what the door was open. Katakuri knew all of this stuff. Like,
yeah, but the door opening thing was not fight. That wasn't fight based.
Yeah, obviously it's not fight based, but my point is you can tell like which of the events are gonna happen in the future. Because if just tell what's gonna happen.
If Shanks is chilling, I don't doubt that he could do what's it called. But if it's in a stressful situation, I think it'd be lowered a lot. That's why I feel like Katakuri can't. I don't think he was even seeing that long into the future. I think it was like a second or two.
Yo.
Your
voice cut off. What did you say?
I don't like. I feel like if Shanks was just chilling, like in that situation, he probably could see just as far into the future, probably further. But like this is a fight, so in a fight, it didn't look like Katakuri could see that long into that far into the future. It looked like it was only a second or two.
No, I don't. The reason I don't see that is because supposedly observation hacking is already precognition. I believe it's precognition. So really and truly, you're able to see just before the move they make. They can see like literally the move they're about to make.
No, but observation hacking, you can't see it, you can sense it. So yeah, it's only intent. It's not like if they weren't trying to attack you, you'd be able to see it. It's only if they were able to attack you, you'd feel it, and then you can dodge it. It's not.
Yeah, no. It's not you'd feel it. You'd know what's going to happen because like in Skype here when Hattori, I believe, it must have been Luffy versus Luffy, Sanji, and Uso versus Hattori.
Yeah.
Hattori was literally saying, "Oh, you're about to use your left leg," and whatnot. He was saying exactly what they're about to do. So I believe as they're about to do it, they can at least see what movement's about to happen. So I believe that's just like base observation haki. When something's about to happen, you can tell it. So I believe Katakuri was actually like at least a few seconds. Not a few seconds. I said at least 10 to be honest. At least 10 to 15.
Nah.
And I believe Shanks was probably going to be at least 20.
There's no way Katakuri was 10 seconds ahead.
I believe so. Because even when Luffy learned his observation haki, it was not as good as Katakuri. It was enough to actually be able to keep up because he could see into the future. So he knew already that at least the next move that's going to happen.
Yeah, but even if you even look at a Jelly Bean scene, if he was 10 seconds ahead, why couldn't he just know that Sanji was going to dodge another way?
This is why niggas is gassing Sanji, fam. This is why niggas is gassing Sanji.
No, that's not gas Sanji. Sanji had observation hacking.
Sanji broke the future, my nigga. Don't you understand? Sanji ready to niggas say Sanji ready to. I don't think
so. Now we're just chatting shit.
It was good.
Now we're just chatting shit. Alright. Now we're just chatting shit.
I believe, Sanji's haki, just broke into. How can I say? Whatever future Katakuri saw, Sanji's haki went against it.
So you know how much fucking ass poo headcanon cope you have to go through just to come to that conclusion, bro. That's major cope.
No, wait, hold on. Let me be honest. What I actually think happened is that Sanji basically just used this haki. That's basically about it. I believe Sanji wasn't like it was just fully aware of.
Yeah, I'm saying he used his haki, but that's why. Yeah, that's why it wasn't 10 seconds, because if it was 10 seconds ahead, there's no way that Katakuri wouldn't have seen him dodge 10 seconds ahead. But if it's like a second, Katakuri, he wouldn't have noticed that Sanji turned on his observation haki and moved in that little amount of time.
The way I see it is Katakuri read the future before the guy or the priest was about to shoot Sanji. And the feature where the priest shot Sanji and obviously missed was shown to Katakuri. And then, without seeing the feature again, when he actually raised the jelly bean, he just shot the jelly bean. So basically, he didn't see the feature where he attacked Sanji. He just saw the feature where the priest shot the shot and he missed.
Yeah, but if it was only 10 seconds, shouldn't he have seen the future where he missed as well? Because it was literally just after the priest shot.
I believe so.
That's what I'm saying.
I believe on the one that showed up, actually, we shouldn't even be going this deep into it. I'm talking about the chapter, but yeah. I believe on the one that showed on him, like, you could simply, like, because the bullets when Karakuri used this jelly bean, the bullet was all the way down already from the priest. We can still see it on the panel. And I believe it was the exact same point when he saw the feature when he didn't shoot Sanji. I mean, Katakuri didn't shoot Sanji. So he basically got to the same point. It's just the fact that Sanji used this haki for not only the priest, but just in general. So he knew that Katakuri was also going to shoot it. I believe Katakuri should have used basically he's not a good user of his own haki. He should have used the feature when he was about to shoot Sanji. So he knew at least. But even then, I believe Sanji would have blocked it, to be honest.
I just searched up how long could Katakuri see in the future, and these niggas have got so many different times. These men are saying 5 seconds. What's the other one?
What puzzle bug? Nice.
Yeah, but the way I see it is, like if Katakuri, I mean, this could be his limit. If Katakuri was seeing like a second or two in the future, and Shanks is seeing 10, it's a lot of a difference.
So if Katakuri is seeing how much?
If Katakuri is seeing like a second or two in the future, and then Shanks is seeing 10, it's a lot of a difference.
That's a big difference.
That's how I see it.
But now I see Katakuri being 10 to 15 and Shanks being 20 plus.
I don't think it's possible because in the fight, like Luffy, what's it called? Like all the time Katakuri was stopping it. It was literally just stopping it. It wasn't like if it was 10 seconds, he could literally move the flip out the way and punch him in the head from anywhere. But he would only just about counter him or send something to match it.
The way I see it is because prior to Luffy unlocking observation, or should I say future sight, he was just being outplayed completely. So it wasn't just the fact that it was like reading his moves, but Katakuri was literally steps ahead, no matter how many attacks or what he used against him. He knew like literally where every punch was going to land prior to. So I see it as like Katakuri needed the future sight to be able to basically blade the hands that he had before Luffy did anything. So whatever Luffy did, he was already one step ahead.
What about Snake Man? What about
Sorry?
Snake Man?
That's the thing. When Luffy went Snake Man, he already had the observation, future sight, I mean. So Luffy was actually able to see a few.
You broke up. You broke up.
Yeah. So when Snake Man was used, Luffy already had a future sight at that point because he only used it at the end of the fight.
Yeah, but he wasn't using it. He wasn't using future sight during the fight.
Yeah. We're talking about the end of the fight.
Yeah, in Snake Man, he didn't use it.
What do you mean he didn't use it?
He was just using speed. The whole fight was like for him to learn future sight. He didn't use it in the end. Like the whole fight was in my belief at least, he could already have beaten Katakuri. He just wanted to learn it so he could use it in the future. Like he had Gear 4 Snake Man the whole time, so he was just learning.
No, ain't no way he didn't use future sight during that time.
He didn't. He doesn't. There's not. I don't think there's a point where he because when he uses the future sight in that fight, you get the visions of like multiple versions of him. There's not another example of him doing that. It's just he's just outspeeding Katakuri.
So wait, so you're saying that manga basically doesn't show him using the future sight when he's fighting Katakuri?
No.
Or in Snake Man?
No.
But does it show Katakuri using the future sight when he's in Snake Man?
Yeah. Twice or 3 times. Because Luffy tags him. He's like, I swear I protected that or something. Then he tags him again, and he was like, no, I definitely protected that. Then he started realizing that is the culverins just bouncing about and hitting him. So he couldn't, So he couldn't react to the Snake Man. And if he was 10 seconds ahead in that, then it's like he should be able to react to it. I feel like his one was pretty instantaneous.
I can't believe this shit. That takes a whole lot out of the fight.
It does. That's why I don't rate that fight. He could have been. The way it seems, he could have won that fight, not at any given point, but like he didn't have to struggle as much as he did. He just wanted to learn how to use future sight.
Nah, that just makes Karakuri too shit in general.
Karakuri was shit though. He was meaty. King is maxing out Karakuri quick time. Maxing him out.
It's gotta be Cap. I refuse to believe this shit. Karakuri can't be that whack of a character, especially the first commander.
He was meaty. He was just a stepping stone for him. Man, Luffy used him to train. I think
he gets washed back for niggas if that's the case. To me, man needed like WCI Luffy, to use what Snake Man. That's enough to be Katakuri. That's crazy. That's just too crazy.
What chapter you read? I think it's like 950s or something.
I'm trying to see anything. What if I just held the slow fam? It's nuts. These might not show me what I want. These might not showing me what I want. Yes, it is confirmed in the manga, Luffy. What? These men are capping. Oh, these men are capping. Oh. Get my wife too slow. Anyway, let's move on because my wife is not in the bank. I see there's no point in me actually trying to find it.
Alright.
We're talking about basically anyone getting one shot. Not anyone, but most people getting one shot by Shanks' attack, and it doesn't really affect Kid that much. Yeah, it doesn't affect Kid that much.
No, it doesn't affect Kid's character. Yeah, I mean, that nigga's down.
In general, I don't think he's going to die in general, in my opinion. It's not like he lost the army either, so yeah, I don't think he actually affects him
I don't think he's dead, but I feel like he's going to have, like, his dreams are going to be shattered.
Before you think his will's going to break?
Yeah, because the ship breaking was a big thing for me.
Okay, I see that. So I think that's going to be it. I don't...
Because before the ship breaks, it's manageable. He just got defeated. Him and Killer got defeated. Yeah, they can go heal up. They lost their poneglyphs. Cool. But after the ship gets destroyed, now they have nowhere to move as a crew. Like, they're going to have to find a new ship. And I don't feel like... Maybe we'll get a cover story of them doing that. But I don't feel like Oda's going to concentrate on us building up Kid's crew to like, for the last however many chapters we got left. Because if you think about it, Kid's pretty much back at page 1 right now. He's got no ship. He's got half a crew because a lot of them probably died from that.
It could be. The way I see it is that Kid's probably just going to go get stronger. He's just literally going to disappear for a while. Like off Beast in general. He's probably going to escape Elbaf eventually. Probably go to the shore, then escape Elbaf and then get stronger. Because he'll be like, okay, reality check. Without them niggas, I'm whack.
How much stronger? Because he's not Luffy. He can't just...
Let's be honest. He's probably going to end up at Maro level by the end of the story. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, but how is he going to do that? Because he's not Luffy. He can't just get this. Well, he can. It's One Piece. And
I think that's the thing. I think he'll be literally like Wilson. Just because he's like one of the first generation like main characters. He's actually going to, next time he shows up, is going to be like end game of the story at Maro level. I think this is just a way of Oda like saying, okay, for the time being, he's out of the story. We don't have time to obviously continue. I think it was just like a link to introduce Shanks after Wano. That's why he actually focused on him. Because a lot of people thought, oh yeah, we're not going to see Kid for a while. But no, we used Kid to introduce Shanks. Cool, we got to see Shanks. This whole crew got buried. So I don't think they're going to come up anytime soon again in the story. I don't think any great plans for Kid. It's going to be a case of where he goes away, tries to build himself up again. Then later on in the final arc, final bit of the story, if he does show up again, which he probably will, to be honest, it'll be like a Mario level. I don't think, I think Oda basically shown us, what he intends to do with Kid at this point. I don't think it's going to be someone as pivotal as Law in the story. It's probably going to be just a case of, okay, he's a strong guy in the same era as Luffy.
Yeah, I feel like he's going to turn to like a Moria or a Crocodile. One of those niggas who just got
like a Shiki type of nigga, isn't it?
Not even Shiki. Shiki had I suppose, Shiki after the fight, yeah.
Shiki lost his leg as well. Actually, no, he didn't lose his leg. He cut his leg as well.
Yeah, he cut his leg, but I'm pretty after he lost to Roger, I think he just gave up.
He got depressed and shit.
Yeah. So yeah, it'll be something like that. In which we won't he might be, if he's at the end of the end war, he'll probably come back with an injury. He won't be as strong as them, but he'll be one of those niggas that be remembered. Oh, do you remember Kid?
Yeah, basically.
Now I can see, if anything, this might be a setup for Two Piece, where in the future Luffy's kid is getting trained by Kid or something like that.
Nah. Can you imagine man just done up now? Man just the sensei, the next generation. That'd be funny, fam. That'd be too funny. Your whole elf, fam. Nah, Oda can't do that. Oda can't do that, bro.
Right. So let's wrap this up. What do you think is going to be happening in the future for One Piece, in the next few chapters, and what do you think all of this means for One Piece in general?
I think this is basically a setup of obviously Shanks leave.
Wait, you cracked up.
Elbaf and then make you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's going to be a setup of Shanks leaving Elbaf and then obviously making his move, which we knew he was going to do.
Yeah.
And what he said a few chapters, a few good chapters back. It's going to be him moving up. Obviously now I think it's just a case, because this is your end game, like Oda said. Now by end game, I believe we're just going to see all the Yonkos move. So it's not going to be just the Yonkos. Obviously, going to be the Revolutionary Army. Eventually, it's going to be the Admiral and the Marine, which we already started seeing the move. Obviously, with the end of Wano, it's going to be more of a case where we see all of these major characters in the story, which we all waited to see the move. Mm-hmm. Shanks is obviously going to be at the center of it, along with Luffy, and what's going on right now. And I believe in the coming chapters, we're probably going to see more or less what's going to happen in Egghead. As in, Kizaru's probably going to arrive in, I'd say, probably the next 2 chapters. It's been a while, and I don't think Oda's going to stretch it out even more. Be a case where obviously he's done the Shanks introduction. We might see a bit of Law, and then it's going to be a case of, Kizaru coming, and we see Kizaru and obviously Saint J. And yeah, that's what I think. What about you?
Yeah, pretty much the same in terms of Shanks is going to be the centerpiece of what's going into the future. It looks like he's got all 3 poneglyphs now. So not all 3, but he's got 3 of the 4 poneglyphs at the moment. So it's more than likely. What is the final poneglyph? Actually, the final poneglyph isn't even. We don't know where it is at the moment. So if anyone knows where it is, it would be Shanks.
Wait, how do you know he has 3 poneglyphs?
They just gave him the crew just gave him all the poneglyphs.
They only have 2. Kid's crew only have 2. It's even 3.
I swear Luffy gave them the Zou poneglyph.
I think they gave. No, he didn't give the ones from Zou.
Didn't he?
Ain't no way. No. I think they shared. Did they share a poneglyph? I think Law. Was it Law?
They all shared. The 2 that they got from Kaido and Big Mom. They got the Kaido and Big Mom. I'm pretty sure they shared that, but I'm not too sure about the Zou one. I thought they did though.
I know they shared the Big Mom one, and I know. No.
I just assumed that they gave them all the poneglyphs because he just said, "Oh yeah, here's the poneglyphs." So I didn't think that it was they said, "Oh, here's Big Mom and Kaido's poneglyph."
Yeah, to be honest, when you look at the poneglyph, it looks like there's 4 because it folds 4 times.
Mm.
But no, I don't think they gave the Zou one. That's the thing. I think it'll be for that one will be obviously Shanks meeting up with Luffy.
No, I feel like he gave him all of the.
That's the thing. How would they get the Zou one? Because I don't think Luffy gave them the Zou ones.
I feel like Luffy gave it to them. Luffy doesn't really care. I feel like he gave it to them.
He should care because it's about Pirate King shit.
No, but if he cared, he wouldn't.
I know they shared something because about Kaido. I said, oh yeah, it wouldn't feel right since we all worked together. They gave them. It must have been Big Mom's one. Kaido didn't have a road poneglyph, did he?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Oh, no. You're talking about the one that was underground. Was that a road poneglyph?
Yeah. He had. Is it 1 or 2? Oh, he had 1. He had 1.
He had 1. I don't think he had 2 because was it the Pluton when she was reading Pluton? Fuck. No. What was the road poneglyph?
It was Pluton because the Pluton was undersea.
So that was a road poneglyph, right? When Robin was reading it.
When they went downstairs, her and Law and what's the other nigga's name? Odin's dad was there as well, and he was like, yeah, there's one real pony.
Law wasn't there, fam. I'm pretty sure wasn't it just Robin and thingy because Robin
it was
and Law first went there. I remember during the raid, Robin and Law were together and they saw a poneglyph, but it wasn't a road poneglyph.
It was all of them because you know when they saw that the Wano was underneath the water. It was Law and thingy were there. Law and Robin were there.
I thought it was just Robin and Odin's dad.
Nah, it was all of them. I'm certain it was all of them.
Ain't no way. Because I'm pretty sure Luffy was the one that shared it and said, I'll feel bad if you guys didn't have it. I don't remember Law seeing it the second time. I remember Law seeing it first time when they're in the dome or when they're when they are fucking basically. I know that after the raid, then fucking Robin and that Donnie go somewhere because the guy shows them. The other she shows them to the poneglyph, I believe.
Yeah, it's Robin and Law though.
Yeah, are you sure it's Robin and Law, fam? I don't remember the chat. I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure it was Robin and Law. They were walking down the stairs.
Him talking to Robin.
Why did I see One Piece chapter 1080, bruv? Don't lie.
It's not time yet.
Nah, but there was this site and they said they had it for. It's probably for some spoilers. I ain't gonna read that.
Highly, that was supposed to be up. Highly. Then again, I ain't been on Twitter like I used to. Flipping. I can't even see from here. They only show me one Robin and Law reading poneglyphs. What's the guy's name?
It's not Sentomori.
What is that? Kozuki, flipping Kozuki. I see Bayfam. Can't remember the guy's name. Kozuki Doni. Tenguyama? Is it Tenguyama?
That was his alias. That wasn't his real name.
Website. I'm gonna have to look for it. Kozuki Momonosuke, Kozuki Hiyori, Kozuki Odin, Kozuki. Huh? Kurozumi, nigga, get out of here, man. Oh, you want to take the piss? Sukiyaki.
Yeah, it was that.
Sukiyaki showing poneglyph. No, you're right. I see Tenguyama and I see them too as well. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it was. They both read it. But
yeah, really here.
Let me go back to the chapter where.
Yeah, this is really here. This is our third. We just need one more travel to left to. And now I need to see if we actually gave them the fucking all of the flipping poneglyphs. I can't believe we did.
My laptop is about to die.
Calm. Let me just make this quick. Fisher's poneglyphs. But that's too major. Obviously, they won't get anywhere with it, but still, the fact they gave all poneglyphs, in my opinion, is kind of crazy. Taking the piss.
Is that the right chapter?
Okay, it's not even Luffy that gives it.
No.
It's Lord that gives it. There's a copy of the Lord Poneglyph. Yeah, he gives them a copy of the Lord Poneglyph they got from Wano.
Wano? Just Wano?
Yeah. Just one he gives them. It's a copy of the Lord Poneglyph. So yeah, they get the copy of Wano, which means they had more somehow. Oh yeah, it must have been when he went to Big Mom's territory. And they fold into basically two lines. So yeah, you have two of them. Because right now I can see 4 lines being folded into.
What chapter is that?
So yeah. I got the picture. Don't know what chapter, 1 second.
I'm on 1056.
Niggas really don't put a chapter on writing this down. 8 months ago. That's a while back. Stop sleeping on Kid. Throwback fam. Niggas really fuck Kid was him. I get it now. I get it. Yeah, these aren't gonna show right now at all. I'm pretty sure I can find it where I was before.
It's chapter 1056.
You found it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lord gives the flipping copy. I thought it was Luffy. I guess it makes sense. It's not Luffy. Crocodile and Hawkeye working under Buggy. Yeah. Where is it? Chapter Cross Guild.
Yeah, I think he only gives them the extra one.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like he's only saying one. It doesn't really show if he's giving us more than one on. Well, giving them more than one or not.
It says it's a copy. It's talking singular, so I'm assuming it's the one they got from Wano. They say, boom, he deserved it. That's why I probably say, yeah, it's probably one. But he had more than one copy, anyways. Funny thing that might be. No, it must be Big Mom's, right? It's got to be Big Mom's copy.
Yeah, he said it's like the one that we forced Big Mom's commander to hand over.
Oh, it says on the chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they literally made them go into the flipping place and get that. It makes no sense. So mom went back home, whilst the kid Paris weren't there. He said, okay, I'm going to get the Poneglyph. I'm going to go back into danger, I said, oh yeah, here's the Poneglyph, nigga. Makes zero sense. Big Mom would have smoked them, don't he?
Apparently it was Big Mom's commander he got it off.
That's what I'm saying, though. Think about it. How would he get off the Big Mom's commander? It means he would have either been like in the capital of like the Chateau or whatever, or he would have told him, go back to your crib, get the Poneglyph, then come back out here and give it to me.
No, I think one of the commanders must have had a rub-in because he said he defeated one of the commanders before.
That's what I'm saying. Why would they have it?
Who knows, innit? I don't like it. It just seems like they just wanted to throw that in there. It didn't make any sense.
Quite literally, it's not even like they were on the ship and the ship was carrying the thing. They got a whole base, base, and the Poneglyph is locked up, fam. Locked up.
All right.
But hey, man.
All right, but yeah, let's wrap this up because my laptop is dying.
Calm.
Yeah, to conclude, fam, One Piece is kind of moving nuts. We're on a break this week, but you already know actually when a new chapter comes out, it's gonna have nothing to do with what happened this week, but we'll come back to what happened eventually, and when we do, it's gonna be dumb litty.
As always, that's One Piece for you.
So yeah, it's been your boy Yore from NTD. I'm here with my brother, my nigga.
It's been your boy KD. Nice to talk to you guys again. Nice to
and yeah,
do here every week.
No, Kizzy. And then the person that left earlier was Ace. He'll be here with us should be with us more often now because he's caught up to One Piece. So we'll be doing this shit, you know, weekly. You know, be there. We'll be square. All right, love, peace,
love.